Hey guys, um, today was a pretty decent day. I got a little chopped up towards the end of the day with the reversal, but like I said, it was a pretty decent day. I mean, at the beginning of the day, it was pretty simple. It was just a downtrend. I caught some of these areas, but if you guys been following me, I'm pretty much just trading the trend to the downside because we went down. So I caught most of these. This was like pretty good trading. And then I just like to talk about the losers a little bit more. And then right around these areas here is when I started to get chopped up because I'm trend trading. So with that, with trend trading, you have to play the trend until it breaks. So pretty much, I was getting chopped up, but a little bit of market experience um, taught me to make a little bit of an adjustment, and that's kind of what I did today. Um, going, just filling the market a little bit. So when the market, it was about midday, about 12:30 ish, of course, and I'm still shorting into this. There's no reason for me to stop. I shortened it here. I caught. I got out 2/3 of my position, and then added, and then broke even trade. No big deal. I shortened it here, full stop out. Um, didn't get first target hit, so full stop out. And then it just felt different there. So normally I would either just get stopped out or I would hit my first target and go from there. But I was scratching trades pretty fast. Like I would get in, and then if it didn't go fast enough, I was scratching because it just, over years of experience, you start to get market feel. A lot of people don't talk about that, but you start to get market feel. You can feel the market a little bit. I'm not trying to say I trade off of feel. I do have a trading plan, but I could just feel the market getting a little bit stronger. So I started to scratch here. I scratched here. I re-entered in these areas. I scratched again. When it broke the bias line, I went. I started flipping long, and then I got long in here, but I scratched again. I made a few ticks, and I scratched up in these areas because it just didn't feel right for whatever reason. Of course, I missed a nice trade, but and like I said, and once it flipped, I started to go long. Um, I was getting in. I was in here, and it wasn't going fast enough, guys. So I kept scratching. And that's what I mean. Like I like to talk about the losers because this from from here to here, I was just taking small losses. Um, one or two, I'm not sure. I took a lot of trades today, but one or two full stop outs, but I was just scratching most of the time. And it was a positive day, but I grinded today. It was a grind me out day, which is good sometimes. If you love trading, I just love the art of it. So it was just a grind me out day, and I kept scratching and scratching. But other than that, it was a positive day, but not what I could have done. But experience taught me I was scratching these areas, and I can't explain it. You just feel the market, and I was scratching all down. I was scratching these areas, like getting it wasn't going fast enough, and I was scratch. But I like to switch gears. I like to talk about where we're at in the market right now. And this is something I'm looking at a daily chart, guys. Let me make some adjustments on this thing. And we're in my opinion, we're in a very interesting space right here, as far as market direction and where we could possibly go for the future. Yesterday, Monday, was a huge down day, huge down, a lot of selling. Um, so my opinion is, if the selling was to sustain and keep going, we should have closed below yesterday's low, and that's where I stand right now. Today, I just feel like it was buying in the market. It was program buying, a nice trade down. It was just program buying. A lot of people been waiting for this pullback for a while, so you had people buying the pullbacks. I just feel like it was buying in this market. But the great thing about it is, I'm an intraday trader. I could be 1,000% wrong and still make money. So to me, but I do look at daily charts on a daily basis. I don't really talk about them on my video blog too much, but I do look at daily charts on a daily basis, and I see where it stands. And my stance today is, if this was real buying, selling, then we would have kept going. So we're in a very interesting situation. So my stance is this: if we break Monday's low and close and have a daily close above there, then it can get ugly, guys. But if we stay in the range of Monday's low and they're accumulating, we can possibly go test these highs up here. At least test this last swing high right here. And that's another thing. The last swing high was an attempt to go up and it failed. So you have that going against you. So you get what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. So for me, it's a wait and see. But it felt like buying. For some strange reason, it just felt like buying, and just technically, it felt like buying. Because if we had more volume today than we had yesterday, but yet we didn't break yesterday's lows. That's common sense, guys. That had to be somebody holding this market up. But from my perspective, if we break Monday's lows and close below there, then it could get ugly. But if the longer we stay in this range, the more they're going to accumulate, and the more we're likely to see this thing get accumulated and bought up. So like I said, I could be completely wrong, and I could still make money. So that's why I love intraday trading. But I do look at daily charts, and I sometimes do analysis on a daily chart. That would be foolish of me not to look at the bigger picture. But my bigger picture prediction is, if we stay in the range of Monday's sell-off, then this could easily start to push up. But if we break down below Monday's low and get closes below Monday's low and today, oh man, it could get ugly. So that's just my big picture analysis. So you know, and in my opinion, we're at a 50-50 state. It can go either way. I know you can say that anytime when you're in the market, but sometime is very, very true. And this is a time where I feel like it's very, very true. So, if you're long, you have something to be worried about. And if you're short, depending on where you're short from, you have something to worry about, because this market can easily just bounce. So we can play two. It can go either way. But that's just my big picture analysis, and it's been some interesting price action over the last few days. Like I said, I look at levels on a daily chart. I don't look at them intraday, but I do look at certain levels on a daily chart. I mean, obviously we got some support here. Marketer is in these levels, so it's easily able that they're buying here again. So, but my opinion, I'm 50-50. But if I had a gun to my head and I had to choose a direction, um, I would say, you know, that could start accumulating and buying. But if the minute we break that low, these lows of these last 2 days, it could be goodbye. So that's just my big picture analysis. Like I said, I just wanted to talk about the losses today, and how how just with my experience, I pretty much adjusted on the fly. And sometimes trading's like that. You can be rigid. You got to know. You have to be fluid. You have to know when to break your rules and when not to. And today was a prime example, because of yesterday and because of the price action yesterday. And I know with that big dip that there was going to be there possibly could be some buying. And I said this in one of my video blogs. I said, you have to understand, sometimes they sell, meaning institutions and hedge funds, they sell to actually buy. And yesterday could have been one of those days. It could have been a sell to actually buy. So with that being said, like I said, I could be completely wrong, and I'm okay with that, and I can still make money because I'm an intraday trader, and that's one of the joys of being an intraday trader. So, guys, I hope you had a good trading day. For me, it was decent. It was a grind out day. I like it sometime like that. You can really work on your skills, your execution skills, that is, because that's very important. But hope this helps. If you guys have any questions, um, put it on the journal, and I'll be happy to answer them. Have a good night, guys.